Just like these videos, so much can go wrong with your voice. I don't even know if I can begin it. Hello and welcome to the SLP Peep. I am Janelle, a speech-language pathologist in the United States of America. Had to throw that disclaimer out because there are different rules in different countries about what an SLP is able to do. If you like this content, please remember to like and subscribe. With that being said, let's talk about what can go wrong when our voice goes wrong. Oh boy, so much can go wrong, and we are going into it today. I'm not gonna lie, this one is kind of fun. Like, in a horrible way, it kind of sounds fun. In my last video, I talked a little bit about the anatomy in a very brief, quick, let's just get it done sort of way. This video, we're mainly going to be talking about the vocal folds. In other words, the part of the body that comes together, that air has to push out, and it creates a vibration of sorts with our voice. Again, we're not going through the anatomy right now. Oh no, we're just talking about the vocal folds because that's pretty much where voice disorders are. If you would like the quick review about the anatomy of this portion, the head and throat, please click up here. The vocal folds in your throat, I did not show this in the last video. At rest, they tend to be more of a triangle shape, meaning comes together as a point towards the front, and they're open at the back. They are open so air can go in and out. Sounds awkward explaining it that way, but that's what it is. When we're talking, the back part of our vocal folds come together, so our vocal folds can become more of a line. That's when they start vibrating more. Good review. Let's move on. When a person is breathing, our vocal folds ought to be open so air can go in and out. Now, if this was on me, this is not how the vocal folds would look. It would more be over here, point in the front, open towards the back. Did anyone catch the one weird word I used there? Ought. There are times when a vocal fold or both vocal folds stops working, whether this is paralysis, being paralyzed, weakness. There are so many different terms that need to be clarified and diagnosed. In this video, I'm just going to say it just stopped working to make it easier. If you would like to know more about it, this is a textbook. You can still see my tabs on the side of it. Now, this weakness, paralysis, and anything else that can go wrong on a vocal fold can happen to one of the two or both, which can cause a huge problem. When a vocal fold gets stuck, yes, they can get stuck in position, either long-term, short-term, or forever term. There are different positions it can get stuck in. Sometimes it can be stuck in the open position where only one can move in and out. Sometimes it can be stuck in the closed position where the other one can go in and out, in and out. Sometimes both of them can be stuck in the open position where they have to try and talk like this. If they're both stuck in the open position, they can try and get some words out. It just comes out very breathy. Another way that they can get stuck is in the closed position. This is medically scary. How can air easily get in and out when both sides are closed? So is this all that can go wrong with a voice? Nope. Sometimes on the vocal folds, they're able to open and close exactly how they need to. They just get a little bumpy. That's not good either. The bumps could either be in the middle or on top of the vocal folds. Generally, the vocal folds are small enough that it doesn't matter where it is, it's going to create a problem no matter what. But those bumps do not allow the vocal folds to close fully. Even with a small pencil, you can see that we can still get light around it, which means vocal folds are not able to close fully. And plus, I imagine this will also be very irritating on your voice. So we talked about vocal folds that can get stuck in the open position, the closed position. One of them or both of them can be stuck in these positions. Have there been times when one is stuck closed and the other one is stuck open? I imagine yes. Again, I do not work with voice patients very frequently, so my knowledge mainly comes from case studies and from continuing education units. There's also nodules that can happen and polyps, which are those bumps on the vocal folds that I was referring to. There is so much that can happen that can damage not only your voice, but your vocal folds as well. There are different treatments to this, which I will get into later, but in order to diagnose these, one must consult a doctor, not necessarily a speech-language pathologist. We mainly just do treatments, but a doctor must be consulted. What kind of doctor? That's the good question. An ENT, otherwise known as a ears, nose, throat doctor, must be consulted about this. Now, this video was pretty short. There's also the respiratory factor in this, such as how's a person breathing? Are they using their auxiliary muscles, i.e. they're using their shoulders to assist them breathing, or are they using their diaphragm? Two easy ways to check to see how you breathe, which can affect your voice, is either lying on your back, putting a piece of paper on your stomach, and breathe normally. Is the paper on your stomach rising? Or is it staying flat? This can also be done very similarly while you're standing up. In other words, the second option, you can put your hands on your chest and on your stomach and breathe. Figure out which hand is moving. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect at this. I had to make sure I was breathing through my stomach and not my chest right then. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a terrific day. For the question of the day, wow, I'm using the day a lot right now. What did you learn that was interesting? Did you know about the anatomy of the vocal folds themselves? Or was that kind of new? Let me know down below. I hope you have a terrific day. Please be kind and see you next time. Bye-bye.